Hi, I hope you're having a great day. Well, today I want to talk about this. It's called yellow gold across the United States right now. You go to New York, you go to San Francisco, they refer to it as a superfood. They refer to it as yellow gold. While we continue to walk around with frappuccinos from Starbucks in India, what people are doing in San Francisco, the West Coast, the East Coast, they're walking around with something called a turmeric latte. It's called yellow golden milk. This spice has existed in our country for thousands and thousands of years. It's in Ayurveda, which is one of the best systems of medicine, one of the most effective systems of medicine when done the complete way. It has turmeric as one of the most functional and the most powerful medicines ever used. Now, there are over 10,000 peer studies, controlled studies, talking about the health benefits of turmeric when it comes to immunity and several other conditions that we're going to talk about today. We have this spice abundantly in our country. It is part of our cuisine. If you look at your lentils, you have turmeric in them. If you look at most of your curries, and that's why they call Indian curries in the West have turmeric, which gives it that golden kind of the yellowish color. Okay, it's an old remedy for children and adults to have a glass of warm milk with turmeric before they sleep every night, which promotes good sleep, and it also helps you boost immunity. And now the world is going back to all of these things. They call it yellow gold. It is nothing but turmeric. Okay, turmeric is basically a cousin plant of ginger. And there is an active substance called curcumin, which is found in turmeric. And that does all the magic at a cellular level in the human body. Some people choose to take turmeric and add it to their meals. They try to make, concoctions out of it. They add it to their curries. Some people add it to their pickles. There are different ways of adding turmeric in your diet. And then you have powerful extracts of the turmeric root, the actual extract called curcumin. And when that curcumin is mixed with piperine, which is a black pepper extract, the reason black pepper is added to turmeric is to increase the bioavailability. You can go on having turmeric, but if everything that you have, it works with some functional food to be absorbed in the body. You might buy the best brand vitamin C that promises you 1000 mg of vitamin C, but you need to check the bioavailability. Out of that 1000 mg, how much of it is really going to be absorbed in your body? So we go back to wholesome food and we look at our diet today. Do we have enough of turmeric coming in? Turmeric has this amazing connection with even depression and anxiety. That's because it is antioxidant, number one. It is antiviral, number two. It is antibacterial. It is antifungal. It is anti-carcinogenic. It is anti-mutagenic, and it is anti-inflammatories. Yeah, that's a lot of antis, but now you know the power of this spice. It is stupid to make a claim that turmeric will take away your cancer, or turmeric will take away your arthritis, or turmeric will reduce your diabetes or take away your diabetes. No, you can't make a claim like that. There is no magic food, there is no magic pill, there is no magic medication that alone can take away your disease completely. Healing from a disease or preventing a disease is multifactorial. It's a combination of many things that heals you from a cancer or a disease or prevents it. You look at your nutrition, you look at your activity and movement, you look at the quality of your sleep, you look at the quality of your emotional health, you look at what's happening in your heart, you look at the environment, you look at the quality of food. It's multifactorial. So what we need to understand is how turmeric impacts the body. Yes, depression and anxiety in a huge way. Because most brains that are studied, when they are depressed or when there is constant and chronic anxiety, it shows inflammation. So the first thing that you would do is reduce inflammation. You would reduce inflammation, and another fantastic benefit that turmeric has is brain health. And today you see turmeric as a promising, powerful spice in the healing and prevention of Alzheimer's, dementia, Parkinson's, because it looks after your overall brain health. For the longest time, Alzheimer's and dementia were unheard of in our country if you go back 10 to 15 years. And today, it is such a common thing. What's changed? Our diet. Most people, when they don't eat a balanced diet, they lack turmeric. And we believe that turmeric is that powerful spice that could have prevented previous generations from having brain diseases, having Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, dementia, and all of that, purely because it is anti-inflammatory. When there is inflammation in the heart, you have heart problems. When there is inflammation in the pancreas, you have diabetes. When there is inflammation in the cells, you have pain, you have arthritis, you have cancer. when there's inflammation in the brain, you know what you have. It's as simple as that. So because it's anti-inflammatory, it plays a huge role in the prevention of Alzheimer's and also in the possible healing of Alzheimer's. Joint pain, because we just spoke about anti-inflammatory effects. You have joint pain, you have arthritis, you have back pain. You want to first look at reducing inflammation, okay? Spine surgeries may help, but today everyone is running for a spine surgery because they're not willing to put an effort to change their posture, to look at their diet, to see how they can reduce inflammation. You can go through a spine surgery, you can go through a knee replacement, but if you're still left with inflammation in your body, you're going to have a recurring problem over and over again. So the idea is address the root cause and use things like this to assist you in reducing inflammation at a cellular level. Skin health, for the longest time, it still exists in rural India, in villages, and even in some urban families where people use turmeric as a cream. They use turmeric mixed with oil on their skin for great skin health. Now, I don't think you can put a fancy brand to this and raise the price, because at the end of the day, it's just turmeric. That's why it doesn't get the kind of media, it doesn't get the kind of branding. But turmeric for your skin is one of the most powerful natural antioxidants that you can use for your skin, for your complexion, for the freshness and that glow in your skin. It's always existed, and it's something that you can do at home because it is also antifungal, which is why you have a wound, you get cut, your child falls down and gets a bruise, you apply some turmeric mixed with some really good honey, and you'll find the wound heals. It heals. Within 24 hours, you'll find the formation of a scab. Why? You won't find pus in it because it is antibacterial, and it is antiseptic as well, and antifungal. Okay, and then we have cancer. Now, like I said, you cannot say that turmeric is going to take away your cancer, curcumin is going to take away your cancer. But when you work with the root cause, you understand that cancer is an inflammatory disease. Now, definitely, if you're going through chemo and radiation, you should not be taking high amounts of turmeric or curcumin because it will interfere with the efficacy of the treatment. But then there is before and there is after, where you can start adding this wonder spice into your diet to help with the healing process. Digestion. How does it work with digestion? A lot of people, when they have diarrhea and stomach problem in the villages, they take a little bit of turmeric, they mix it with hot water and they drink it. Or they take a little bit of turmeric, they mix it with ghee or a little bit of oil and they swallow it. Because that stimulates the gallbladder to produce bile. When we've eaten too much of fatty food, too much of deep fried food, why do we get that indigestion? Because our gallbladder is unable to produce enough of bile that has the function of breaking down that excess fat. So turmeric can stimulate the gallbladder to produce more bile so that you can effectively break down that fat and prevent yourself from indigestion. So the next time you have a stomach upset, you want to take a little bit of turmeric, a couple of black peppercorns, boil it in water, and you can have that plain as a concoction or mix it with a little bit of ghee or coconut oil or whatever cold pressed oil you have that's a good carrier, and you can ingest that as well. It plays a good role with acidity as well. You want to try making this concoction of turmeric, a little bit of black pepper. Now, most people will say I'm acidic and black pepper spicy is going to create acidity. It doesn't work that way. If you have acidity because you have low stomach acid and stomach ulcers, black pepper is not going to be good for you. But for normal acidity caused by poor lifestyle, turmeric will play a huge role. Lipopolysaccharides. This is essential for great immunity. Okay, and this is found abundantly in turmeric again, which is why turmeric is a great immunity boosting food. It is fabulous. Okay, we're going to share a recipe after this of a simple tea. It's a simple powder of 7 spices that you can make at home and just store it in a glass jar. And you can have it every day. We have people, I can see familiar names watching this right now. And they will claim and they will tell you how they haven't fallen sick for a very, very long time. And the people who have fallen sick have recovered without the requirement of antibiotics and heavy medication because it is a natural immunity booster. So you got to use it in your life to boost your immunity naturally. And finally, my favorite point, it is a liver detoxifier. Today, most of us have problems with our liver. The pollution that we breathe, the air contamination in food. Some people drink a little bit too much. Sometimes some of us are exposed to passive smoking, heavy medication. The liver gets more and more toxic, and that burden of toxins doesn't allow it to do its 400, 500 plus functions in the human body. And turmeric works as a natural liver detoxifier. So when you hear all of these things, if you have a mindset that, oh, I'm going to take turmeric and all my problems go, you got to change your mindset, add a little bit of vitamin C, which is common sense, and understand that these are powerful factors in curcumin, but you got to add it with lifestyle. There is no magic pill or spice in this world. You add it with wellness, and you make lifestyle changes abundantly in your life, and you'll find the impressive benefits that turmeric has. Have a great day, everyone. So instead of a coffee, if you enjoy a coffee, that's cool. But while the Western world is roaming around with turmeric lattes and golden milk, it's about time we start going back to our roots and including all of these things for our own benefit and our own good. Have a great day, everyone. Until next time, eat smart, move more, sleep right, and breathe deep.